shots early in the second half, but you're kind of struggling in the first half?
I think it's always huge. Obviously, everything kind of looks it's going a lot better when you're knocking down shots. Kind of relaxes everybody else. It takes pressure off everyone. Obviously, BT doesn't have to do as much for us. So it really helped us out down the stretch. It kind of opens things up and opens everyone up for open shots.
Well, how is this team able to hit its stride at this moment? 5 tournament title games.
I think it's all coach. Coach and the players that he recruits. Coach takes this tournament very seriously, and he takes it one game at a time, and he really looks at it as a way for us to get in the mentality of, if you lose, you're going home. So, coach does a phenomenal job, and that really just trickles down.
Aaron, what sparked you? Who told you to go 20 plus in the second half there?
Nobody. Just a couple guys came up and said, keep being aggressive. Obviously, like you did the last game, the time you played them. So, got some open looks, got some easy buckets, and then also, like you said, you're not going to have some plays.
You're such a defensive demon when you kind of go off offensively. Very, very dangerous player to deal with. Is there a kind of respect factor that you want there as an offensive player?
It is what it is, and you kind of take it in stride. Obviously, I'm probably always going to be known as a defensive player, and I have no problem with that at all. But when I can knock down some open shots, it not only helps our entire team. It's not just about me trying to earn the name for myself. It helps our team be better, and that's what it's all about.
You've won 7 straight since you lost at Wisconsin. Was that the defining? And you get them tomorrow.
I wouldn't say it definitely was one of the low points in the season, and we all kind of came back and knew we needed to take more ownership as players, coming together and finding ways to get better. We get them tomorrow, so hopefully we can find ways to go back, study them a little bit, find 1 or 2 things in the film that can help us move on.
It seems like your offensive game has really evolved since that game. Obviously, your competitive nature is pretty well documented. Do you take that extra personally, not only just losing to Wisconsin the way you did, but kind of the way a lot of people reacted about what this team maybe had in store for it coming out?
It's a little bit of both. We're all competitors, and obviously anytime you take the floor and you show up like that, they took advantage. You got to give them a lot of credit. They knocked down shots. They really kind of did whatever they wanted against us. So we just kind of looked at ourselves and said, hey, we can't all look at one person to do all the scoring, one person to do all the defense. We really need to come together as a team, everyone accept their role, and that's what we've been doing.
How much dangerous is this team now that you're kind of finding your offensive groove?
Hopefully it continues, but it is what it is. Obviously, I didn't score the ton yesterday, and we played well as a team. So I think we have a group of guys that doesn't really care how the ball gets in there, who puts it in the rim, as long as it gets there. And when we're playing defense together, I think we're pretty tough.
Zell said he knew you would have a big game today because you hate Michigan State. Is that? I don't know if he meant in terms of actually hate them, but is there something there?
It's always growing up in high school. The Big Ten was all about Michigan State. You always get really excited when you play against a coach like Coach Izzo and guys like Keith Appling and Adrian and Derek Nix, and all those guys. You just got to be a competitor and have fun in games like this.
Zell also said you had a Jordan-esque moment in here today.
I think it went downhill when I tried to shoot a left-handed floater, but before that, I was feeling pretty good. Once you get in a groove like that, you kind of just, you're kind of feeling up, it's going in. You gotta love it. Is there any left? Any MJ moments left? I hope there's some more.
Eric, something in the first half that you knew that you could put up 18 in the second half like that?
Nothing in particular. Obviously, my first shot was an air ball. So that wasn't the greatest start to the game. Just trying to stay confident in myself and believe in myself. Teammates, they obviously believe in me.
Aaron, can you talk about the matchup tomorrow? You're going to have at the point guard position. Trey Jackson's been playing great. He's also the son of a Buckeye legend. Your thoughts?
He's a great player. He's really coming into his own and didn't really know him too well. Everyone in the country didn't know him very well coming into the year, and he's just kind of taking it as it's come. He's knocked down big shots. He's made big plays on defense, big plays on offense, making big passes. So it's always going to be a lot of fun to play against a guy like him and a guy that you can get excited for.
Who do you think his dad will be rooting for?
It's tough to go against your family. So hopefully he's hoping Trayvon does well and then we win. But it is what it is. Whatever happens.